Alright, welcome back to part number 2 of Three Hopes. Took a knee, we're knocked out. Don't know what's going on.
A little confused.
Welcome to the astral plane.
Not sure I would have been able to sleep at night with your blood on my hands.
Well, Kaylee and I have played Three Houses, so, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dreamed about you.
Yes, I have. Probably should go back. Probably should go finish the route I'm in and try to play the other two routes that I haven't done yet.
No, I'm just saying this character, Arval, is very subjective since we've played Three Houses before.
Oh, yeah. So it's like, who's this?
It's like, the messages I get off this character.
I'm like, ha.
You are slated.
Mind you, I'm only, like, in the first chapter of this game, mainly because I'm mainly only doing, like, the recordings. Also fucking work.
It's beginning to tire me.
I know.
Yeah, well, I'm taking my time.
This is something to just,
I
yeah.
mean, I got a lot of parts just from the prologue and epilogue, so I was just like, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
And I must say, I like it.
Okay, so just like in the actual,
Hear me
just like in the was it box art,
crucial
or just like how Three Houses was.
cyclical
Like Byleth had saw this.
No, this will never
Shez,
far too
here has Arval.
I'm saying.
Yep.
For now, I needn't tell you how you'll get
Let's
back
just
on
hope
your
Arval
feet.
doesn't have a very obsessed mother that wants to try to bring them back.
Oh, God. Jeez. Hope not. I don't think so, but hope not.
God, I hate Rhea so much.
Oh, jeez, Rhea.
Like, I don't even, I like, legit, first time playing Three Houses, like, she didn't even say anything, but walking up to the church, I already got creepy vibes from her. I'm just like, ugh. Ugh.
No touch.
No.
No touch.
Well, too bad the story we wake up on her fucking lap. It's like, well,
like,
it's like,
ah!
what's going on? What's going on?
Bad touch, bad touch.
If you attempt to fight again the same way,
Oh, man. Anyways, we're basically alive because of Arval here.
this would force me to step in.
So, Gayla, you've gotten more farther into the story than me.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of the story in a sense? Like you said you did Golden Deer, right? You're working on Golden Deer.
Yeah, I'm doing Golden Deer, so
Golden Deer.
yeah.
Well, I guess
You fear the deer.
I guess I guess excluding the specific Golden Deer route, how does the story come to your liking? Without saying anything, because obviously I'm not that far.
No, yeah.
Start over.
I'm
I thought you to be more sentimental. Did they not
I
take
think
you in?
I'm enjoying it. I think there's a lot of things I think that are expanded upon, which is kind of nice.
From Three Houses specifically? Or-
Yeah,
Okay.
for like, cause as like, also from seeing a little bit of Mark's playthrough through Blue Lions, so I kind of know what's happening in the couple first chapters here, but I won't say anything. But like, it's just I kind of like that
Oh, but I like your
once you kind of get to the split, you can there's certain scenes that will play from each route.
Yes, I suppose
Like-
that was a bit sudden. I should remember.
Like, I remember Mark playing a stage,
Steps.
and there was a cutscene after. And then I played a stage relating to that, or not relating, but like at the same time as his stage would have been going on.
Right.
And I saw a partial part of that cutscene, of one of the cutscenes in my run. And I was just kind of like, oh, that's interesting. You actually get to see what the other routes are kind of doing in relation to you.
Right.
So I like that aspect. I think it's neat.
Yeah, because was it?
So you kind of have an idea, because otherwise, if you were just playing through the original, you really don't have any idea what's happening in the other routes until you play them. So it's interesting.
Okay, well that's good. Cause
Yeah, I like
was,
it. I think it's neat.
Since I've played Three Houses, I've done Golden Deer and Blue Line. I've done Blue Lines a couple times, and Golden Deer. In Three Houses, if people don't know, there's 3 routes, technically 4. We don't talk about that one. Yeah. So in Three Houses, when you pick a route, the story and world kind of revolves around that route. So it actually makes me happy that, in this game, it doesn't fucking railroad the fucking world around your playthrough. That's nice to hear.
Yeah, and like you only get to see like little parts, I think, from those routes, but like it still is kind of like a little like, oh, that's what they're doing right now, okay, sort of thing, or like, oh, that's what's being plotted over there and happening over there, sort of. It's kind of interesting.
Well, it's okay. Well, that's way better than Three Houses. How it handles that.
Yeah, just in terms of story wise, yeah.
Yeah, because Three Houses, like, your route just takes over everything. In a sense.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
times must we do this? Get up already.
That was good to hear, because, like, in Chapter 1 in this game, they actually expand a bit more on one of Dimitri's. Something related to Dimitri. I'm not going to say until we get to it, because, we'll talk more
Yeah,
about
we'll
it.
talk more about it there. Yeah. There's definitely some stuff.
Yeah, because in the original Three Houses, technically in the Blue Lines route, it's like very far into the Blue Lines route. It was the character I'm talking about. Well, 2 characters. Was very well. You kind of got the gist of one of them, but the other one was pretty one-off. very one-off.
Yeah.
But in Three Hopes, they actually expand. They actually go a little bit more with the character.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
Yeah.
Why is it always takes off to the fucking spin-off for them to elaborate on shit?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why.
It makes me always. It gives me the thought that, like, other companies have more love into this shit.
I don't know. Like, it makes me really think, like, Three Houses. I mean, I'm pretty sure it probably was rushed at some point, but it makes it feel like, wow, this is really. All of this would have been very interesting to see in the original game.
Well, there was so much time between Fates and Three Houses, though. Is the thing.
I know, that's why it's like, how could you? Why would you?
Fates was back in 2013. No, was it
2020? Let me see.
2013 was it? No.
Okay, because Awakening was when I was in college.
Was it 2014? It was either 14 or 15.
Yeah, it was.
Because
it was not too long after Awakening. I want to say Awakening was 2002.
2011, 2010.
Maybe. Yeah, I was definitely in college by then. So like, I'm like.
Well, this was. I only know this because it was at the end run of end commandments of Smash 4. Corrin was put in. It was
right to kind of promote. Right.
Was promoting three.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's basically how I. That's basically how I got into Fire Emblem. Well, when I decided to actually try it out. There was a new game coming out. Yeah, and I think it was like
that makes sense.
Late 2014 or early, or like
probably about there.
I think it was like holiday of 2014 or something like that. Yeah, but like, because they first announced Three Houses back in 2017, 2018, was it?
Let me see.
Yeah, because Three Houses was a 2019 game?
I think so. Let's see. Fates was in Japan in 2015. I don't remember if I think it took a little longer to get over here, so that might have been 2016 over here.
Let me see.
Oh yeah, okay, 2016, and then Three Houses was 2019. So 16, 17, 18, 19.
Yeah, because they won Game of the Year that year.
Yeah. 19. So that's 3 years in between. Well. And then Koei Tecmo did a lot of the work. I think they did most of it.
Well, for
I
well, for
believe.
3 houses for this game.
I believe. Oh, 3 houses, because I'm pretty I'm pretty sure that's what I heard. Koei Tecmo did a lot of it.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, that's the differences that we got. That's like different year gaps, of course.
Yeah.
But of course, we never know how long this stuff is planned out. In behind, behind
Oh yeah.
behind the
I
scenes.
don't know. Yeah.
You know,
Like.
it's like Call of Duty games. They're like 3 5 years in like, well, it was like what 2 years in planning and 3 years of like actual like game development. But they always seem to be able to release it yearly, despite
Oh, I know. Yeah.
despite the fact how much time it takes for them to make this game and that game. The fact that they're able to release it yearly is just like, it's like, okay, you guys are really like planning this shit out.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay, so we got our taste of different characters. Introduction to the X, the spear, and the lance, even though there's a spear weapon.
Nah,
Lance
spear lance.
and the bow and arrow. We got Edelgard. I played her that one time, and that's it. Fuck you, Edelgard. Moving on. You keep moving on, and you get a taste of different characters. Now, I will say there is a there's something I do not like about this game. I can understand due to the fact there's so much. In Warriors, every character had different. Every class had like different like moves and whatnot, but they had like different like specials and whatnot.
Yes.
This game, unfortunately, every class has the same moves and whatnot. In Warriors is a little different because like the original characters had their own moves exclusive to them. Like Chrom and Lucina had like similar.
Yeah, I think they were similar, but like,
Their
I think
specials
Lucina
were
was probably faster, right? Or like
Right.
in her move.
There's something like that.
That's
There's like little differences in this game. It's not so much.
yeah.
The only
This one's is more,
the only differences in here is the special moves.
and sometimes effects like it's a tiny difference in between.
Tiny, but like in that aspect. Well, I mean, when I did this segment and then I did the future segment after this, like future
Yeah.
battle after this one.
Yeah.
In the Blue Lions route specifically. I kind of noticed that immediately. It's like, wait a minute, it's gonna be one of these. It's like, oh, like
Yeah.
disappointed. I was kind of fast to notice that, but that's only because
Yeah.
I played the first Warriors game, so I was able to just like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's common problem when you have a lot of characters, but
in a lot of classes.
to try to make them distinct is a bit of a challenge.
Because like in Warriors,
Well,
everyone
Blue
was set in the
Lions-
class, you know.
Yeah,
And this
Blue
one,
Lions kind of has like a lot of spear characters.
Golden Deer has bow and arrows, and
Bow and
Black
arrows.
Eagles have magic.
Yeah,
Power of magic.
yeah,
There
Golden
is a lot
Deer
of magic
has-
users, let's be honest here.
that is true. Golden Deer, they've got a couple magic, a fist character, and then 2 bows, and then like 2 lances.
And one axe.
Oh yeah, and an axe. So that's pretty varied in my opinion. And actually,
the most varied, honestly.
yeah, most varied. Yeah, and
Because 'cause
actually,
you only have one sword user in Blue Lions, and that's fucking Felix.
yeah. And actually, there is actually a difference between Claude and Ignatz. The moves aren't quite the same, are pretty much the same, but like the effects, like Ignatz, like there's like paint splatters that come out of his weapon, and like they'll do different effects based on the color. Like red is like red paint's like fire damage.
Oh,
So
okay.
like his I'd say is quite unique in comparison to Claude. So that is nice, but when you have a bunch of spear characters, I can't. That one's a little harder, like
Yeah,
to distinguish.
Yeah, because like Ash, he's a bow user, but
Yeah.
he actually has, his unique skill is wind. So
Oh, so they'll have wind effects?
You can actually put down a little circle of wind, and it's constant wind damage
Yeah.
on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think when you do it, it like knocks up enemies, and then if enemies just standing there, it's just wind damage. Yeah, because like right now our skill is we can like dash indefinitely.
Yeah. Just Yum.
Yeah, so the class we are the Myrmidon.
Myrmidon? I don't know.
Yeah, Myrmidon. Yeah, well you know that class. Yeah.
I've heard it pronounced Myrmidon, but it could
Yeah,
be
Myrmidon.
something else. So
Yeah, so like that's one cool thing is that I don't know, it's character specific. I haven't really got much into it, you know, obviously since I haven't played that much. But
Yeah.
every character, it's either I think it's character or the class. You've changed classes up a couple times, right, in your playthrough?
yeah.
When you change classes, does the person's skill, the RZ, the ZR, does that change with it, or
I think
does it stick the same?
I think it might stay the same because it's kind of like personal.
Okay, so it's a character skill. Okay, well there's
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but not everybody has that at first, though.
No, yeah. It just depends on things later, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's the only way they could manage to get characters a little distinct.
It's a little thing, but still
It helps make it feel a little bit less samey.
yeah, just a bit. But like, I'm still in the very beginning, and like, the fact I was able to notice it with this fucking basically them introducing, basically giving you a taste of like different classes. The fact I was able to notice it here, it's just like,
Yeah, it's kind of like,
You know. It's kind of
Yeah.
eyebrow raising when I'm able to notice it in the first like 30 minutes of the game. I say 30 minutes because the first time was like 20 minutes.
oh well, you know.
Yeah, so this basically is the segment where Claude, Edelgard, and Dimitri find the camp where Byleth and Gerald was. Instead of them finding them, they find Chez.
Yep.
And Chez helps them.
Yep.
So,
They don't quite make it to where Byleth and Geralt are.
Yeah, so this is where the timeline splits.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is the what if. What if they made Chez instead of Byleth?
Yeah, right? Yeah.
That's basically it. What if
It
they
is, honestly.
What if they made Chez instead of Byleth?
Yeah.
Oh boy, we got time completion. We got the amount of
S
damage
rank
you've
across
taken.
the board.
Yep. So
And
different.
of course, you're MVP because you're the only
MVP.
character.
No, not really. We have Dimitri,
Oh, yeah.
Edelgard, and Claude. But,
yeah.
But they only count for you in this.
Yeah, that's why I
segment.
said you're the only character.
Class experience and class level. Oh boy,
Oh man.
close to that
Oh,
A.
man.
Close to that A plus.
Oh boy.
Oh man, I kind of want to. Oh man. You know the new Cuphead DLC came out recently.
I did, yes. I haven't like watched any of it because I just haven't.
I would have streamed it, but I just wanted to play it immediately.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
Well, maybe
man.
next, maybe in the future. I'll watch it then.
In 3.5 hours, baby.
Hey, okay.
Well, it's very short. I will say the bosses got they really amped they really amped it up.
Oh, cool.
I loved
Well, that's
it.
good. Nice.
Great. Although the story was kind of like I already knew where it was going with the story.
Oh,
The
mm,
moment. What can I say? I know my cartoons.
You know.
Well, old school cartoons, not the ones these days.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, next part is gonna mainly be story. So, yeah, we're not gonna see gameplay for a while.
No.
But
Woo.
yeah, so part 2, introduction to the house leaders and different styles of game and whatnot. With that being said, we'll see you guys in part number 3.
Okay, bye.